Welcome to ThoseBrosPodcast, the podcast for you, the listener. I'm Marco Polo.
And
Here with me is...
is that what you're going to go by?
Yeah.
No?
I guess so.
Alright, well, I'm Rocky Man, even though he doesn't like it, but I don't give a fuck, because that's, my shit, what I've been called forever, gamer tag.
You're right, that is shit.
Gamer tag, so what
Gamer fag.
Chuck Fazzarelli over here.
And then, we have that guy over there, which there's not a camera on him, even though there should be.
Sprite Lemonade. Delicious, by the way.
Not with Vodka vodka. Not at all. Nothing with Vodka vodka.
I mean, you know what goes good with Taka Vodka?
Nothing.
Regret.
Yeah, dude. Loss
Absolutely.
of memories. Or playing...
Lots of memories or loss of memories?
Loss of memories.
Lots of loss of memories.
Lots of memories that most of them are lost.
Most
Or playing,
of the lost.
Edward 40 hands. Not so bad. But MD 2020 hands. No bueno. Your friend will wake up not realizing he somehow fucked up his knee wearing different socks, pants, shirts that were all different sizes from different people.
And shoes that were not his. That
And,
were like 2 sizes too big.
And, he didn't just wake up in a bed with all that in between the shed and the mower outside.
Good stuff. Hey, man, you're already not being professional. And you were the one that was like, hey, man, we gotta,
Shit
do a
happens.
good job and talk well.
I think that was you, because
That was you.
just down with the flow, bro.
That was you, though.
No, you're the
That
one
wasn't me.
telling me how I have to speak and can't say certain things, and I was just like, "Hey man, I'm gonna
Yeah,
talk."
but you were the one that said the other thing that was whatever we were
See,
just
guys,
talking about.
a lot of what you are gonna notice is this guy fabricates because he loves me, but it's all lies. About that Disney Plus though, anyone got it yet?
Yeah. Yeah, and Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself, by the way. But Disney provides cruise ships that go to Epstein's Island.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say that
Pedophile
for all the
Island.
conspiracy theorists.
It's always interesting stories though. One thing I don't get though, flat earthers. I'm
Wait,
sorry
wait.
if anyone's offended.
What's a good story? Jeffrey Epstein or Disney Plus?
All the above. Now I'm interested in flat earthers though. Like it's something that I've always questioned when I watch these videos and these people fucking believe it. And then they sit there and they're like, "Oh, I thought it was a sphere and this and that," but then the proof shows it's flat, and I'm like, "How?
I don't really
what proof."
I don't think that they actually believe that. I think that that's just like a joke.
Tension
And they're just
seeking,
it's just like a big
publicity
middle
stunt.
finger. They're like, let's see what we can get away with and claim the earth is flat and then be like, ha 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 ha, fuck you.
Well, dude, like the world nowadays, the famous
Yeah, it's
what
flat
was it?
nowadays.
An egg on
Wait.
Instagram?
The earth is an egg on Instagram?
No, the egg on Instagram that beat like the number one liked or shared.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
It beat Kylie. Yeah.
Most viewed photo. on
Yeah,
Instagram.
that is what our world has come to. The power of social media. Like, one thing I am happy, guys, about the fucking power of social media, they fixed Sonic. They fucking fixed Sonic.
Yeah, but it took so much longer.
I
now.
know, but bro,
And
if
it
that
comes
movie
out
would have came
Valentine's
out
Day?
with the way he looked, like true gaming fans. I grew up on Sega Genesis. I love Sonic. It devastated me. I didn't want to go see the movie. Now, I'm gonna check it out,
Dude, and you know what's crazy about that? I saw an article that that said that the creator of Sonic still didn't like the design
No,
afterwards
I saw
because
that.
the eye didn't connect in the game, which is weird. Like, why would you have one eye?
Well, okay.
He always had that, though.
I know, but that's such a weird.
Well, here's my question.
That's a weird thing to not
If
like.
he
that.
didn't like that, what the fuck stopped him from changing the original besides social media blasting him? Like, wouldn't
He
you
might
think
have been a part of that. He was just the creator of Sonic. He probably didn't have a
too
say
much
in
saying?
what.
And I think that's
they did
unfair
with the
because he's
character.
the creator of Sonic. And
Not
they're
if he
gonna
gave
make...
them. Not if he gave them the rights to use his like the usage of his.
You would think
fucking
like
icon thing.
I wouldn't want to give him the right. I mean that could destroy your shit. That could destroy everything you
he doesn't care.
created from one thing.
He's probably just like, oh yes, I created a Sonic, and it's a very good player. Pray Sonic, the Hedgehog.
It was very good.
And he's just like, I make a lot of money off stupid American or white people.
One of my favorite Sonic games was on Dreamcast, Sonic Adventure 2. I like those fucking chows.
Yeah.
They're like Tamagotchis, but in Sonic. Do what?
Sonic gotchas.
But then they had, and that was that was before its time, the memory cards. The memory cards that you could put in, and you could actually download your Chow to it and play like a Tamagotchi. You remember that little Chow garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fucking little Tamagotchi memory card.
Good times.
Yeah. So, silence.
Chloe, what you got for us?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Well, you get on that.
Vince.
So yeah, we're here from Texas. From people who may not know, it's, right now we're hitting what is called winter. I mean, it's not too bad, but we had 3 days of fall.
Yeah, we had 3 days of fall and winter, same day.
And yeah, you know,
but also over the course of a month. But it was the same day, but like every other same day.
Well, and like here, you gotta you wake up, you're gonna have a hoodie, you're gonna be cold, you know. But during the time the sun fucking beats down on you by noon, you could be in shorts and t-shirt again.
That's why they make those pants
that fucking unzip, yeah,
and
dude.
become shorts.
No, I like this too. Shout out
Pull
to
away.
Churdleys and Trevor Wallace. Love you guys. Fucking, they made a video recently about both of them being dad
flexing.
with the Tesla. And then that was the secret weapon when he popped out. The fucking, he's like, oh, when it's cold in the morning, you can wear the jeans. When it gets hot in the afternoon, you can turn them into shorts.
Yeah.
Y'all are hilarious. I love those guys. I love I loved all of Churdley's Bring Back Your Nerdy Character More, Please. I loved when he did all those, and then Trevor Wallace did all his, but I love how they're collabing now, man.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Great content.
No, shout out Blake Weber and Casey Frey, because they make way superior videos.
Honestly, I don't know who they are unless I've seen them. I
Been
know that's fucked up. I apologize, guys. Do what?
They've been in Churdley's videos.
You've probably mentioned them to me before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the take out the trash one.
Oh, yeah.
That's Casey Frey.
The one that's like all zen. Yeah. Is it? He's the one that when I say all zen, he talks like, I don't know, real calm, like a monk. I don't know. He's.
What you got for us, Clay?
Yeah, that's been it's been trending on Twitter.
Not that story. Definitely not that one.
It's been all over the news, dude. What blows my minds about that story. All right, so
Blows my night too.
there's been multiple things that have happened at mini Popeyes.
Mini Popeyes?
Mini Popeyes.
Like small versions of Popeyes?
But that one, for anyone who's seen it, I mean, it's been all over the news.
Popeyes.
This elderly lady, I believe she was around 55, I think she was complaining, wanted a refund or something like that. And the employee was I don't know how old, but he was a bigger man, and they got in a heated argument. And as she was walking away outside, he actually stormed out, picked her up, and slammed her on concrete. And I believe, Clay, if you could maybe check on that video the details, but I believe she fractured or broke 6 ribs, broke her leg, fractured her like her wrists and stuff. I mean, it was a big deal over these fucking chicken sandwiches. I haven't even had one yet. Have y'all? So I wonder what's so damn good about them, you know? I mean, they sound fucking delicious, but Chick-fil-A's been doing that shit forever.
Yep, chicken.
You know? Now, if Chick-fil-A had a crunchy batter, like a crunchy chicken sandwich, I wonder how that would be.
It would probably be not very lordly.
Could be.
The Lord is not that crispy.
Does that say what all happened, Clay?
Well, they did say they shut the entire location down and fired everyone.
That guy got arrested. So look up damage that happened to woman. Yeah. It's like a viral topic. You know, people want to know what happened. My opinion on it is, from what I saw, she didn't really do enough to, I mean, even if she was a complete cunt, I mean, come on, she's a 55-year-old woman, you know, we don't want to get upset at, like, over a chicken sandwich at a Popeyes. I know you're not getting paid enough to hurt a woman like that, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's probably not a matter of pay, it's like a matter of pride.
Yeah, but the pride of, you know, her arguing with you when she wanted a refund, you go out there and, you know, John Cena her.
Yeah. I mean, that shit happens, though.
It shouldn't happen. That's what blows
you know,
my mind. That's what's wrong
free cunch
with our world, man. People like if you know, the guy on the other end was some bodybuilder or something, then he should have challenged him over it, but then he would have been scared. But he's picking up a 55-pound woman 4 or 5 feet in the air.
55 pounds. A whole 55 pounds.
Picking her up and slamming her on concrete, breaking ribs. And
yeah, that would break if you were 55 pounds. Like,
oh, dude, it would shatter.
Where'd he get that skeleton? I like the headline, though. Receives a grand slam breakfast. That's not even Popeyes.
That's fucking IHOP, dude.
That's not
Or
IHOP.
Denny's.
That's Denny's.
Yeah, it's Denny's.
What the fuck, bro?
Grand
fuck
slam,
with some
bro.
Denny's, bro?
I watched a video recently. Shout out to Mythical Morning. But they were comparing IHOP to Denny's, like which breakfast platter was the best, and they both had good things to say about both, but certain ones, I believe the Denny's sausage dominated the IHOP, but the pancakes were fire on the other side. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Denny's is terrible, but I had some pancakes there. They're pretty aight.
I want to fucking, like,
but maybe
later
it's just
on,
the Denny's around here, because, like, I went there one night, and it was bad. Like, real bad. Yeah, please don't touch the connectors. Yeah, like,
what?
Stop
that dude, you literally told me I could earlier.
Well, I'm saying now, don't. That hurts.
Not this part.
Well, this is like loose. Oh, because there. Yeah, so you can blame that on Matt because Matt told me I could do that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You told
I
me
said
I couldn't
just
touch
don't
this,
touch
bro.
here. I didn't say to touch here, though.
That earlier when I was like, "Can I move it here?" Yeah, dude, that's cool. It was recording.
Okay, we'll see.
Prove it to you, bro.
I'm the one that's going to do the editing, so.
It's fucked up, dude. Matt will be wrong, like, however many times, but it won't matter because it'll make me look like I'm the bad guy or I'm the one wrong because he's going to be the one editing.
I'm absolutely going to do that.
Because he's a dick.
Who even says that it's going to be physically you sitting in that chair when I'm done editing this?
It's alright, dude. I'll, like, right?
I don't even need that. I'm just gonna make something sit on his lap the whole time. Dude, we should totally
eventually add like a green
You're gonna be a ventriloquist
when I running through the woods, being chased by velociraptors. Should be doing fun shit like that.
Yeah, good stuff. So Clay, you got any current events for us yet?
Nope. I mean, we just talked about one, but you know, look, I'll fucking Google stats.
Google stats?
Stats.
Stats.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. Well, you're doing your shit over there, you know, I could have been finishing the rest of the stats with that.
Stats?
Stats.
Why are they stats?
Because I wanted to call them stats, bro. Fuck off.
What are they stats of?
Your fucking freedom of speech, bro.
Stats of freedom of speech.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm saying...
Can you give me that?
Now you're making sentences on your own. I was just calling shit stats, and then I was saying... You're like, why? And I was like, freedom of speech, dude. I can say what the fuck I want.
Okay.
Why don't you start talking more instead of being quiet over there so much?
I'm being quiet. I'm just looking at this. I'm trying to read. I can't see that far.
Yeah, but our viewers are going to want not silence constantly.
Have you made a connection yet? Look them in their eyes.
Huh? I've made multiple connections.
It's like, really look at that one.
Yeah, I did earlier when I said something, and then I tilted my head like that, looking at you
That's
fuckers.
good. I'll use that.
Hopefully y'all follow us.
ThoseBrosPodcast.
Subscribe,
all one word.
like
and subscribe.
comment down below if you want to
stuff.
see Matt eat a ghost chili pepper live.
That's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen if we.
Plus,
if
like,
first video,
you're alienating
I know this
our
may not
audio
happen,
listeners
but,
because how are they gonna enjoy me
if we
eating
get
a ghost pepper?
somehow even 1,000 likes on this lame ass video,
hot.
Matt will eat a ghost pepper.
Mm.
Part of what I want to do, would y'all be down to do like food challenge videos one day? You know, I want to do because you know there's a lot of people. There's this guy Matt Stoney. Have you heard of him? Big YouTuber.
No,
bro. He's like, you've seen Matt Stoney, dude. He's like smaller than, like, skinnier than Scott, but can put down like 20-pound meals. It's fucking insane. Dude, it's crazy. Like, I don't...
Yeah.
And he does speed competition, too. But a lot of people don't do spicy. And that's my jam.
yeah, I don't like enjoy spicy.
Well, I know, like... But we
have
could find something
more
that's your
enjoyable.
jam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, food's good.
Yeah, dude, food.
I like to eat
Like,
food.
we couldn't live without food,
I don't know
guys.
if there's, like, a food I could eat a lot of. But...
What's a food you get burned out easily on?
Food that I get burned out easily on. Rice.
Yeah. Rice, really?
Yeah. So,
dude, mine's
not
pizza.
anything.
I think mine's pizza because we've been in the food business for so long. But I think if I had a good mom and pop or some, like, fucking, you know, New York style pizza or Chicago, like a legit hole in the wall or mom and pop pizza, I think I'd fucking love pizza more. But you get tired of the generics, you know?
I always work at pizza places, so I like...
That's what I was
like
just saying, dude. We're
free.
pizza guys, yeah.
I like to eat for free,
well,
so
that was how...
it makes it okay.
You and I, we did, you know, we got really in shape. Shout out to P90X. But Pizza Hut delivery drivers, bro, when you get to eat free wings on lunch, free food, like, you're going to sacrifice your health, you know, when you're poor. So...
I mean, anytime.
Yeah, dude.
Even if I was rich, free food.
Pizza Hut, you need to bring back the Cajun sauce. And your bone-in fucking wings, bro. I like the only place I can get breaded traditional wings, as they call it, is Hooters.
Yep. Go Hooters.
Still good.
Hooters is still good? I don't even remember the last time I went to
They
Hooters.
shut the one down right there off 242.
240. There was one on 242?
Like, or you know what I mean when you, on the feeder, 45.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Shut it down. Sucks, dude. I used to like going there for the wings because they're breaded, and I'd get some work done. I'd go in there and like do some research, fucking eat my breaded wings, have some fucking Long Island iced teas, and chill. And now the closest one's 1960 for those who don't know. That's across the world for us country folk. My closest Hooters is 40 minutes on a good day, and traffic time here in Texas for those who don't live here and don't know what traffic is, unless probably those in California, since y'all have more people, for the whole state, right? They have the most people out of Every state, they're number one, right?
No, China does. China, even for states, China has it.
China has everything.
Look up the stats.
Did you see? Talking about current events, they did something that I guess offended the Chinese or something like that. The NBA. And
the NBA
something happened, but apparently they're in China and Asia, Japan, different areas. They love the NBA, but they did something, and I could be wrong, but I know something about it to where the NBA fucked up. They may lose all that, and they're freaking out because they have billions of people there, which makes sense, you know. But why the fuck would you do something that could destroy?
do?
Yeah. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was something that I just like skimmed through, you know, going through the news. Sometimes you'll like skim through shit. Oh, that sucks. That's interesting. And then you really find something that
I usually try to stay away from the news and like things. And
I try to stay away from like
stuff and
people and
outside
adulting,
stores,
life,
and places where people congregate.
Fucking
just stay away from
public toilets,
everything, private toilets, even.
Dude, that's my worst, dude. All of it. Fucking, you go to kind of the
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, I love Cheesecake Factory. Bad parts of town.
There's bad parts of town.
Piss everywhere, dude.
They just piss everywhere.
Everywhere.
In the bad parts of town, they just piss everywhere.
Everywhere.
Have you seen this?
In the gas station.
Have you seen it?
So, true story, about 4 days ago, I was going down 1960, which is down towards Houston, Texas, for people who don't know, because you explain that you're from Magnolia, Dobbin especially, they're like, so where's that, Conroe? I'm from Houston, you know?
Nah, I don't get that because I don't talk to people.
Yeah, I know, you don't.
They'll be like, where are you from? And I'll be like, see you later.
My job
Thank you
and
for the
career
Doritos
at
and the
the
Sprite.
moment involves me talking to people, which is the hardest part, man, because people suck. They're ignorant. I could go on, but they just suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes it difficult. It's just like, okay, so this is totally, now we're going off topic, what I was talking about before, but here's my thing. People can't talk anymore. They can't sit there and have an opinion. They can't debate. It's all about, well, if you offend me or something like that, I'm not okay with that. So they go into defense mode. They down each other. Like, you can't argue opinions, or if you state facts or anything like that, people shut down, and the next thing you know, they're fucking offended. They're calling the police or something. I mean, it's ridiculous, you know? Where we used to be able to sit down, have a conversation, a debate, being like, hey man, I don't like this shit. Or, you know, nah, dude, fucking Goku would totally dominate Superman, which he would. I'm sorry if anyone disagrees. But shit like that. Now it's just like, if you don't, and comedians get it the worst. You know, they could have a set.
It's like the reason I don't want to do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I know.
I've thought about doing it, and it seems like it'd be like chill, but
it really does. Like maybe,
jokes, but I just wouldn't want to deal with.
Maybe what, like people. A decade ago, it wouldn't be as bad. 15 years ago,
probably still, just because people are just.
Well, you know, you think about it. You want to write comedy, and you want to write, you know, just different material. Well, nowadays, you could have a crowd full of people, and you can sit there and make 50 to 80% of them love it, love it, love it. All of a sudden, out of that 50 to 80%, you say one joke that offends them in some way, whether it's about, you know, gender. I heard Bill Burr recently made a veteran joke, like things like that. And all of a sudden, oh, well, you can't say that. You know, I'm offended there. Well, then it doesn't offend the other fucking 10,000 people in the crowd. Yeah. But then they get offended by something else. And now it eliminates to where you can't say or do anything. You know? It makes it very difficult and especially for really good comedians nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that they still find ways around it to do good comedy.
They do, and like Dave Chappelle doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, a lot of comics don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they really don't.
I mean, I'm not even a comic, but I don't really give a fuck. But like,
shout out again, Bill Burr said your name. I recently stumbled upon you, man. I should have asked you about it, Matt. You know, like I should have asked you about a comedian because you always introduce me to these great comedians, and I watch them and I love them. And I was just YouTubing shit, and Bill Burr popped up.
Yeah, he's got
fell
really good savage
in
moments.
love, dude. Yeah, he's one of my favorite things is like his one of his catchphrases. I swear to God, he'll say anything and he'll be like, "It's unreal, it's unreal." You know, I fucking love it.
Yeah, he's got a good pitch. Good stuff.
He really does. And I mean, he speaks and he's a comedian that speaks his mind. And, like, he thinks up, you never think of that? You never think about choking someone against a wall and drowning them? You never think about that? You know, like, I love that shit, because who doesn't think about that?
I think everyone thinks about everything at some point.
Exactly. Be like, oh, man.
Everyone thinks about
God, this person, you know, it doesn't matter who, your boss. Usually it's a boss, you know, I just want to fucking strangle them. I guarantee
at some point, AJ, you thought about having sex with a pillow.
Guaranteed. What do you mean thought about it, bro? That's not just a thought, you know.
Absolutely.
That's something that happened. And like your hentai pillow over there, if I had one of those, bro, there'd be holes all over it.
That's absolutely wonderful. I absolutely not surprised.
Can I stay the night
at all? I will burn it. I will burn that.
She's beautiful. Bye-bye. Why would you do that? Where do you get that? Like Amazon? I can just look up like
somewhere. Probably Amazon has everything.
But
so
body pillows, they're like some shit I read, and it wasn't like good sources, but they're supposed to be like really comforting and therapeutic in a way as well when you sleep.
Yeah. Like having a pillow for your body.
Yeah, like, and it helps, well, it helps like your spine and all kinds of shit. Because a lot of those things, okay, so I have a question. What do you think about those pillows that you put between your legs, or what is that one pillow that's supposed to shape to your neck and all that?
I don't know, but it sounds amazing.
It's been around forever.
I would use a pillow that goes between my legs. I do that, as a matter of fact.
I do
if
too.
They made one specifically for that?
Yeah,
I think I've seen that at like
it's
Walmart.
the same one that like you lay your head on and it aligns your spine and your neck. This one makes sure, because like when we use those shit pillows, our legs could go down, so then we're getting pressure on our hips and shit, you know? And this pillow is supposed to even everything out to where you can fall asleep on your side comfortably and not be in pain.
Okay, do you have the stats?
No. That's guy over there supposed to be doing that.
You said you were doing the stats.
Y'all are on your own right now?
I was like, why'd I gotta do everything? I'm doing all the talking and all the stat looking.
You didn't do any of the stat looking. I have not received a single stat.
What are you doing?
About a single thing.
You've had your hand in your pockets for an hour now.
That's how I roll. It's cold and I like warm hands.
He's making excuses to play pocket pulley, guys. And for those who don't know what it is, Google it.
As a matter of fact, if you don't know what anything is, Google it, because kind of ridiculous that people still ask other people questions.
Dude,
when your device can tell you, and you can even ask your device.
No, dude.
And you could be like, "Hey, can you tell me this?"
Siri,
and your
Alexa.
Device will be like, "Yeah, we got you."
Well, dude, and that's one thing. When people ask me something, I'm like, "Did you Google it?"
Dude, Google Assistant is far superior to Siri.
It's fucking okay. It's decent.
Whenever you ask if Google Assistant if she loves you, she writes you a rhyme.
I don't need all that.
With about you and her.
I don't need a clingy bitch. All right.
And she speaks in a Australian accent.
Mine's British,
and it's amazing.
The British is unbelievable, dude.
Australian is far superior.
I do love Australian accents. I want to meet Chris
she
Hemsworth.
could good day my mate.
I want to meet Chris Hemsworth.
We're talking about Australian, and you go Chris Hemsworth. You don't want to meet like Kylie Minogue.
No, dude. I want to meet
really
Thor. I want to meet Thor. Mount Yor.
What about Liam Hemsworth?
I honestly
got no love for the Hunger Games. For the Hunger
I know
Games?
this is going to sound sad and you're going to make fun of me. Don't know too much about him. Didn't know he was in the Hunger Games until just now when you said it. So I do know that he tried out for Thor and didn't make it, and then Chris got it. They didn't think he was a good fit for Thor.
Good call.
Right?
Good call.
Chris did great, man. I fucking love it. Did you know the first Thor, he only made $100,000?
Only made $100,000.
Versus towards the end.
Have you seen that movie, though? Because he kind of didn't do anything but stand there.
Yeah, but I still liked it.
And be like, I'm
I
brooding.
still liked it, man. I bought it. We have it on Blu-ray.
Brooding.
I support you.
Look at my shirtless body. That was it. That was all he did that entire... I just rewatched that movie. It was so bad.
I love...
He's like, I'm not going to do any action until this laser face guy comes and then punch, get powers back, nothing for another hour.
I love Ellen DeGeneres, and I love when she does... Because it's funny to embarrass him. And Hugh Jackman, he's very humble, and he gets really embarrassed. But when she invites, like, Chris Hemsworth, any of them, she always shows a picture of them shirtless. And, you know, all the girls get there. And I love when I see them red. So it was during, like, an award thing, and she said something about, thank you about the award, this and that. Here's a photo of Chris Hemsworth shirtless. And you just see him over there laughing, you know. Like, I love that shit. I love Ellen. She's one of my favorite people. Her videos make me happy, dude. Because that's all I want to do. I want to fucking
be
help.
happy? Or be on Ellen?
I don't know if... And I thought about that because I've wanted to write to her. Because honestly, during, like, difficult times, I mean, she's made me believe, and part of the reason, like, having good friends like y'all, Autumn as my fiance, being a good-hearted person, I really just want to help animals and people, you know? And that's why, like, we do a lot of the things we do. We've sacrificed a lot to help others in need when we didn't have money, we didn't have shit, because it's the right thing to do. And it feels good, you know? So, yeah, I'd like to be on Ellen.
You know what feels good, though?
But... I don't know if I
back massage,
dude, amazing. But I don't know if I can handle going on her show because my anxiety, bro. I think I'd freak the fuck out.
Handle what?
Going on the Ellen show. One of y'all asked me. Yeah. I was like, I don't know if I could do it, dude.
Sorry,
like,
I was thinking about back rubs.
Freak out, dude.
Back
have
massages.
You ever had like legit back massages? Mm-hmm. They're so good. Do you get...
Actually, no. You know what? Going to the chiropractor is better than massage.
That scares me.
Nah, dude.
Well, I watch videos. So I watched one recently of this, like, expert, and they have this thing where they put the fucking rope, like, on your neck or something, and they, like, jerk you. And
that's hanging. That's illegal.
You're laying...
that's suicide
you're laying on the
sometimes.
ground, dude. But... I'm scared I'm going to
Wait, you're laying on the ground and they put a rope around your neck and they jerk it?
Yeah, something fucking weird, dude. Like under here and they fucking jerk you.
Are you thinking of murder?
Dude, well, that's what I imagine going to the chiropractor. I'm going to get the
You
one
imagine getting murdered?
Doctor that... Have you seen that meme recently where it says, that kid looks like he's on his third divorce and just lost his boat? No, it went viral, but that would be my face, you know, going to a chiropractor because I'm scared I'm going to get the psycho that wants to kill me. And all he's got to do is like, yeah, we're going to fix your...
How many chiropractors just want to kill people?
Dude, there was one of the famous serial killers
when you kill them,
was a doctor that was like injecting people with poison or something and killed, I mean, tens of people.
Yeah, but that's different though.
Tens, 20s, 30s. I don't know how many.
30s?
That's where I need you, researcher.
30s of people?
I can only move at the speed of the computer.
Speed of light, which is a distance.
Speed of sound, which is also a distance.
I've seen that.
You know what else is a
There's
distance?
chiropractor in Houston that like straps their hips down, ties a towel around their neck.
That's what it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
That sounds more pleasant the way that he described it, though.
Yeah, it sounds terrifying. So, Matt, how are the kids?
Which ones? Which kids?
I don't know. Your daughter and your son?
See,
daughter and son. Good old Macro and Niagara.
Yeah, look at that shit, dude. Is that a video?
Yeah, but I mean...
Oh, that looks just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that holds you
I would love to have that.
Fuck that, dude.
Except for
Well,
I
I
would
heard
want a rope and not a towel.
You remember Miranda, our old manager? She goes to the chiropractor all the time. Oh,
ooh,
fuck that,
yeah,
dude.
that seems good. I would do that. That would definitely.
Look right here.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife cheated on me.
Mm-hmm. I can feel it without even.
Do
being
we
there.
have a camera that focuses on the videos? Oh no, the recording screen thing. Yeah, so you can get our reactions with it. Because, dude, fuck that. Oh my god! See that it scares me. Clay, you've been in the chiropractor, correct?
Yeah, before I was diagnosed.
It's good.
I know you've been.
I used to go all the time. That's good, dude. They do good. Like, they definitely do some dope stuff. And they get that little electroshock thing and, like, shock the muscles in your back, too. It has, like, little prongs.
So, when you go, usually, is it, like... So, like, I have a membership to Massage Envy. Shout out to y'all. Please give me a free year subscription. Membership, not subscription. But you know what I mean. I'm being goofy. So, I want to start going regularly, because when I did, it really, really does help. But, like, with that, is that something you have to go, like, they prefer every 2 weeks when your muscles are, like, tight like mine, because I haven't went for a while and working with animals, but how do they want you to, what, like, once a month? And what is it?
Chiropractors?
Yeah, and
do
they readjust your skeleton, right?
Yeah, basically.
Like, hip, I see them, like, they, like, adjust ribs and shit.
Yep.
Ugh.
They adjust your bones.
Dude, it's like I can say, like, if I had to fight mixed martial arts, see blood, this and that, but you remember when we were remodeling that mobile home, the one I live in now, and there was that hole we didn't know about, and you stepped in it and fucking punched a hole through the glass, and the shard went into you, and you just pulled it out.
I absolutely remember that, because that happened to me.
Yeah, well, you pulled it out like it was nothing, and I fainted.
Yeah, it's a true story. True story. I pulled a piece of glass out of my side.
Guys,
it was like a 2-inch piece of glass, and I was
like, it was
hey,
like 2 inches, guys.
I was like, hey, look at this, and this guy is the one that's like, oh god, I can't do it.
Autumn, my fiance, was like, we got to take Matt to the hospital. I was like,
shit.
You're gonna have to.
Blood.
She was like, are you okay? Did you fall too? And I was like, no, it's just. Dude, I turned pale. I was on the ground. I felt like I couldn't breathe. But, like, if something happens
almost
to
like
me,
he got stabbed in the side.
That's what I'm saying. But when something happens to me, because I had a knife cut me, go in my skin, tearing my MCLs and stuff, like, it wasn't as bad. But do you remember when we were, and I can't remember the age, you might know, we went and saw that movie, The Ruins, in theaters.
I remember seeing that movie, yes.
So, spoiler alert, when they were on top of, like, the pyramid or the little whatever.
The ruins?
The roofs.
The ruins?
The roofs.
That was the name of the movie, right? The ruins.
Yeah, those plants came up and they started going inside the skin, and it was very, very graphic, but ripping them apart and shit like that. Mm-hmm. I fucking had to leave the theater because I was getting lightheaded.
That's kind of dumb.
I know, dude.
That's ridiculous.
I'm about to get deep with y'all on the first episode. The feel of cotton balls and the sound of styrofoam.
You think cotton balls is what
I can't touch
Santa
them.
Claus calls his balls? Because they're just covered in white hair? Good old cotton balls.
Do you think they're...
I need to clean your ear holes out with my cotton balls?
soft like cotton balls, though?
Wait, what?
His balls. If they're like cotton balls, do you think they're soft?
Are cotton balls really soft, though?
I don't know. I can't touch them because they freak
like
me
just
out
a
and I
texture.
get goosebumps. Do you have anything that you can't, like a sound, you hear nails on the chalkboard? I can't fucking listen to Styrofoam. It drives me insane. I almost got upset with the store clerk the other day. And then cotton balls I can't fucking touch. They give me goosebumps. All of it.
No, I don't really have any kind of weird stigma like that. I have, like, when people talk too much when I'm at, like, the store.
You mean like an employee? You're like, hey, where's this at?
No, so like one time I was in Walmart and I was walking, and the guy like was stalking, and I walked past him, and he was like
stalking you.
He was stalking the shelves and me, and he was like, "Hey." I was like,
weirdo,
"Hey,
dude."
I was like, "I don't know why you said hey to me. You're working. You should just be working." But then he proceeded to be like, "Hey, how's your night going?" And I was like, does that matter to you? You're just putting things on shelves. Like, why would you ask? Then I was obviously a little under the influence, and I didn't really know how to respond. I was just like,
under drugs or sex?
Under the influence of sex?
Yeah, dude.
That one possibly. I don't know. I don't remember the day. It could have been one of those days. Probably double it, triple it. But regardless, it threw me for a loop. I was like, yeah, my night's chill. Like, all right, bye. And then we just went separate ways and never spoke again. I never even got his name, and I didn't call you the next day. I should have asked about his night too. But I mean, I just assumed his night was stocking stuff. So
yeah,
I mean, I guess
you'll never
educated
know
guess
now, dude.
I know.
I walked away and he was like, "I hope he has a better night."
Possible.
And you probably had a better night.
I was having an okay night because I was grabbing food at the store to eat. And I was.
What do you remember? What food it was?
Yeah, I was getting some Cheez-Its.
Oh, dude.
And I was like, I'm gonna enjoy.
Can't go wrong with Cheez-Its, guys.
White cheddar grooves, the only ones. The only ones.
Dude,
I don't even believe in the
other
ones. So you
remember when we went to the Walmart in Montgomery, and you and I can't remember the conversation, but we were in deep conversation. And we're just walking by, and fucking, we're not paying attention, nothing out of the ordinary, and we pass that guy, chips.
I'll never not remember
you, dude, that is
the
something.
Chips guy.
Yeah, so talking to y'all, we Matt and I here went to Walmart, and we're just having a conversation, going through whatever, and just this guy, he was walking down, thought nothing of it, didn't look weird, anything.
Yeah,
and as we
literally the second we passed him, he turned to Matt and I and went, "Chips," and we were like, "Did he really fucking say that?" So we turn around, he didn't look backwards, he didn't look back at us, anything.
Just fucking kept walking. So now I do that to people randomly in Walmart, so y'all should try that.
It's definitely a thing. Do it.
Yeah, dude.
Do that, or you can also Rick Ross people. So basically, whenever they say things, you just Rick Ross them. Just hit them with the, huh!
Anyone who likes to do these prank videos now, prank videos nowadays compared to prank
DJ
like real pranks
Cal
are
Ross.
and shit. Let's bring Rick rolling back.
That already got brought back by Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah, but it like died the last year. Like it was
that
hard
came
last
out
year.
Within the last year.
Don't sass me.
Have you not seen Ralph Breaks the Internet?
No, I keep hearing about it. What is it? It's a movie, right?
It's a movie.
Yes. Based on
Wreck-It Ralph.
Who's Wreck-It Ralph?
The video game from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Mario knockoff.
Uncharted. They're making a movie.
Yeah, so.
Did you see who's going to be playing who?
I did, but I don't remember.
Mark Wahlberg is Sully.
Oh yeah, Mark Wahlberg and
then,
Tom Holland. Okay.
Nathan Drake.
What? Yeah. Okay.
I don't own a PS4. I've played partial Uncharted when our buddy Scott.
I guess
let us play
Mark
it.
Wahlberg would be okay because.
Well, I don't know much about the characters. I love Mark Wahlberg.
Talk or do very much other than just like move around. So
I love
Mark would be good at that.
And I like Tom Holland, but I only know him through the Marvel. But I've watched a lot of behind the scenes. He's been a gymnast forever. He's fucking amazing. Heard he did a lot of your stunts. Is that true?
Did a lot of my stunts?
No, Tom Holland. I'm talking to him. So when he watches this video, he sees me making eye contact.
Why would Tom Holland watch this video?
Dude, negative Nancy over here, bro. God.
But we're only broadcasting in Canada.
Why would we do that?
For Ryan Reynolds.
Okay. That's acceptable. Dude, Ryan Reynolds. I love you.
You mean Kate Beckinsale?
I'm in love with her, but I love Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
I'm so glad that he got Deadpool. So glad that, and man, I read something or I watched a video on it, but they had tried mentioning it to him years ago because he did play the one in that lame ass. Why the fuck would you make a Deadpool the way you did in that fucking, what was the X-Men movie? X-Men, whatever. He had laser beams, fucking Baraka from Mortal Kombat shit.
Was it X-Men Origins Wolverine?
What it won?
Yep.
Alright, so that dude, it was so upsetting. It was Ryan Reynolds, but someone years ago,
it wasn't Ryan Reynolds that did that, though.
Yeah, I know. So, years ago, when, it was after Van Wilder, I think, so you'll have to, you'll have to fact check me.
Did he just call you fat 5 times in a row?
Yeah, not only that, but don't you have a phone too?
But also, they can tell you in the comments. So.
That is true, guys. So
yeah, like and subscribe below. I'm not actually going to put anything
below, like down here, right?
I'm not going to put links below.
And then once we make more videos and y'all start liking our shit and fucking watching us, please, and por favor, that's German for please. We'll have other videos like here. Like, I watch these videos and I'll be like, next video is here, and you just click on one of those.
I'm not actually going to put anything. I'm just going to put pictures of dicks, and you're just going to be pointing at dicks, and you're going to be able to watch these dick videos. Thank you for setting me up for that, though.
So,
can you do this real quick?
What were we talking about?
Just do that. Just make this.
So I know like a new dance.
Yeah, that's
move,
perfect.
Like,
do this.
Yeah, dude. I was about to say, start acting like you're flossing.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna superimpose dicks in your hands. And
no, hold on. What was I talking about? I was shouting out someone.
You were shouting. Stop shouting out people.
You have to, dude.
No, you don't.
I got to shout out the people.
They don't shout out to me for watching them.
Who cares? I support them. It's all about support, bro.
I want to shout out for supporting.
Yeah, well, we're fucking muggles.
It feels nice to them. It feels nice to be appreciated.
It really does.
I wouldn't know.
That is something, guys. Randomly friends, good friends, loyal friends, trustworthy friends.
You have those?
Significant, you fuckers, I guess. Significant others, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Appreciate them. Do the little things. I guarantee the little things.
Hey, whoa, it's above average.
Washing the dish, like just doing little fucking shit will make them happy. Massaging your fucking woman, back massage. Bro, game over.
Dab on it.
For real.
Infinite dab. Just take a mini.
What are we laughing at, Clay? Let me inside your brain for a second. Because that's what I thought, but...
That's what's going to go in your hands when you were doing this earlier.
Is that a...
I was trying to search something, it's just all big black cots.
No, well, shit. We can't be posting... We gotta, like, edit that shit out.
No. Really?
Was there one in the corner? I didn't see it.
Dude, Matt, knowing you might just let it happen, bro. Not give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
I'll let it happen.
It was a reference.